Good morning, Periscope. Dr. Mark Vaughan here on Postop Day 3 after my excision. As you can see here, we are watching it heal. And as you can see, you can find that there are 3 sutures intact and the wound is closed and there's no redness around it. And there's no discharge from it. I just got done getting dressed after getting out of the shower. I had a bandage that was occlusive that was over it. Apparently it wasn't occlusive enough because there was water coming out of it, so I quickly took it off. And now it's time for me to put some kind of a petrolatum on it, like like an Aquaphor or like a not Neosporin, but Neosporin will work, and that's all I have. So I'm going to put some of that on it. You might think that we would want to put an antibiotic ointment on it. We used to recommend that, but now we find that the antibiotics really don't make infections any less common than without it. The problem with infection is if somebody uses poor technique during the operation and gets bugs in there that shouldn't. Putting goop on it after the fact just seals them in if they're already there. It doesn't keep anything from getting in. And so I'm going to look in the mirror and apply this. Let's see, it's hard to do it to yourself, I'll say that. And just gently take it across with a clean finger. You could also, actually we probably should recommend that you use a swab of some type, and then I'll put a bandage over it just to keep stuff from getting into the Neosporin. And then that's how I'll go to work. I'll have a bandage over that they'll put on. Leanne, you're holding the Periscope. Can you read any questions or comments that have come up that I can share, answer?
Did you scope the actual procedure? Is it on YouTube?
It is. In fact, the best place to find it is at AskDrVaughan.com. That's VAUGHAN. AskDrVaughan.com. And it's all spelled out. AskDrVaughan.com. You can find them on the Auburn Medical Group YouTube channel also. That's the channel that they're on. But that page, AskDrVaughan.com, has a post that has not only the entire procedure, but also post-op day 1 and a view of the procedure from the back of the classroom where we did it. And is there anybody I need to say hi to? Is Danielle on?
Kaylin said she missed it. She wondered if the actual procedure is painful. She has one on her forehead, but it's very small.
You can see, I don't know if you can really see during the procedure. I didn't like getting numbed up, I'll say that. I don't know that you can really tell though because I'm under the drape when it happens, but it did sting when Dr. Gwaine Vaughan numbed up the wound or the cyst area and gave me the shots. And we did use some topical anesthetic that I wasn't impressed with how well it worked. It was called LMX4. It's supposed to be better than a product that's been used for years called EMLA. And an occlusive dressing would have made it better if we'd had that, but we didn't put one on. We just put the ointment on. Anything else?
Kaylin said hi again.
Kaylin, yeah, good to have you out there. And no Empire City Ray, Big Red.
Lymphedema, open hole draining, needs Neosporin under bandage.
You know what? I wouldn't say it has to have Neosporin rather than just Aquaphor, which doesn't have antibiotics. And here's the reason we're kind of down on the antibiotics on the topical materials. It's because some people will have reactions to the actual antibiotics in it. They'll have allergies to it or sensitivities, and it'll cause a reaction that you wouldn't get with just plain petrolatum like the Aquaphor by itself. Any other comments or questions before we sign off for post-op day 3?
That's it.
Hey, thanks for coming in and seeing what's going on, guys. Appreciate it. If you don't already, swipe right to follow, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. And until then...
Aquaphor is Aquaphor.
That's correct, yeah. Until then, this is Dr. Vaughan telling you to stay in good health. And you slide it down and you push the thing that's